Tara, I'm so excited to chat with you because you have a fun new song out right now. And I know people often describe you as just country music, but do you have a way you describe the sound you make?
Yeah, I would say I'm like country rock with
I
a
feel the rock
little bit of
vibes.
ballads in there as well.
Who were some of the artists that influenced you when you were growing up and made you want to make music?
Carrie Underwood is definitely one of them. Um, yeah, I would say Carrie mostly. I really love Kelly Clarkson as well.
All great choices, and beautiful to your tone because they're both a little pop rock as well, not just country as well. They have a little pop, little twang though still to it too. And I think that's also a great segue to your song Party Girl because I feel those artists in these songs, where it's like got that vibe to it where you can, get ready to this song. You can play it when you're on your way to the club. And those are songs that I think people love to listen to and listen to over and over again. Where did the idea for Party Girl come from?
Yeah, so Party Girl I wrote with my friends Marla and Dustin, and we were just kind of sitting there and we really didn't know what to write about that day, but we were feeling very like we need to write a song that's, you know, impactful. And I kind of had this like idea of like party, comma, girl, like speaking to a girl, but it's called Party Girl. So I really like what we got because you can look at the title and you're like, oh, it's going to be a song about drinking and shutting the bar down when really it's a song about how it's okay not to be okay. And it's an encouraging song to women.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what you're hearing from the fans too. What have they been reaching out and telling you?
Yeah, everyone is just really likes it. I think, in today's world, the world is hard enough. So as women, we should lift each other up. And that's what that song does. And that's what I want to say in my music.
I'm sure people have been telling you they feel it. The vibes are there, especially from your female fans. And curious, what's your songwriting process? You talked a little bit about it for Party Girl, but is there a way you tend to always write the music, or does it change when you go to a song?
It just changed. It really depends on the mood. It depends on who I'm riding with. Like, it depends on what's going on in my life, what's going on in my friend's life, where I can grab some kind of inspiration from that. Like, it just depends. And that's the cool thing about songwriting is you can either write from your own perspective or you can put yourself in someone else's shoes and write a song as well. So that's really cool about the creative process of it.
How hands-on are you then when it comes to the production side of the music that you make?
I'm pretty hands-on. I'm pretty hands-on. I'm not going to say I'm the one behind the computer doing the work, but I am the one that's like, well, I don't like the way that sounds. How about this? Or, vice versa. I think that, but that has came with like years of learning to speak up. Not that I've worked with people that wouldn't let my opinions matter. It was just, you know, getting past the point of like, oh, that sounds dumb, or like, I don't want to sound dumb when I say this, and just doing it because for the better of the song.
Well, sometimes you need to step in though and say, like, all right, this needs the vibe that I want it to have. This needs to have something that's missing that I feel it needs to have. So whether you don't think it belongs to have like an 808 here or it needs to have a little more guitar here, that's what I would like. And I
Yeah,
know you're
yeah.
giving me your advice, but it's my song and I'd like to put it out there the way that I'd like to put it out there.
Yeah. And I'm very fortunate to work with people that see my vision or try to see my vision and make it come to life as much as possible. So I'm lucky in that aspect.
Okay, with Party Girl out, I have to ask, is there a full album or an EP in the works by chance?
We're working on it. I haven't announced anything yet.
Word.
Everything's up in the air right now, but my goal is to put out a body of work. That is a goal of mine this year.
Okay, well then who are some collaborators you would love to team up with maybe for either this goal for this year or in the near future?
Yeah, I really love what the pop world is doing right now. I love Tate McRae. I love her. She's like one of my dream collabs. I would love a collab with Post Malone. I think he's so badass. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of people I would love to do a collab with.
I mean, I could see you with Jelly Roll because he's a little pop, but also he has, that
Some
rock tone to
that
him
rock
too.
side. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could do that too.
I
Yeah.
mean, I think you so have this like multi-talented voice where it like hits different genres. So
Mm.
I can't wait for more music to come from you. The sound you have is just like a unique and that rasp, beautiful rasp to your voice. Do people always tell you like it's it's a little sexy, but it's so good with the music that you make.
Yeah, no, I think my rasp is it is something that people always bring up. They're like, your voice is so raspy and it sounds so good. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Well, I don't,
And it's got that Miley Cyrus a little bit to it too, where it's like a little husky, but it's still
yeah,
so beautiful when you're making music. You're like, that is a badass babe.
I definitely get the Miley Cyrus
A lot,
comparison.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I get Miley Cyrus and I get Kelly Clarkson,
Yes,
which
so
is huge
beautiful.
compliment.
Do you have some upcoming live performances that you'll be doing in the near future as well?
Yes, I'll be playing the Key West Songwriters Festival. I'm excited about that. And just working on getting more tour dates in the book.
What can fans expect from a live Tyra Madison performance? A party girl performance as well as some of the old hits as well?
Yeah, for sure. And maybe some new ones too. I think what I want my shows to be is, fun and high energy, but also be able to sit down for a couple and get really vulnerable and maybe it could, help someone in the audience in some way, like a song like Party Girl or any song that I write like that. So, yeah,
What would you like to say then to everyone who are fans and supporters of the beautiful music you keep making?
I just want to say thank you for supporting me. Lots of new stuff coming, so keep an eye out.